I'm Zan Bando, I'm 16 years old, and this is my story. I became interested in broadcasting at a very young age because I saw somebody else do it that had the same disability as me, and I thought that would be cool if I did my own because I knew I couldn't play sports because of my disability, and I thought what better way to be involved in sports than to talk about them. So I made my own podcast and did it for 3 years and did some public address announcing at my middle school. And then once I got to high school, I knew I wanted to be a part of broadcasting in some ways. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try to be involved with the football team and do their social media and play-by-play announcing from the sidelines. For volleyball, I'm going to be their PA announcer for boys and girls. For basketball, I'm going to manage their social media, and for baseball, I'm going to manage their social media. And then after I did my internet podcast for 3 years, I met Zach Johnson through another very good friend of mine, and he had the same interests as me, and we thought, okay, let's collaborate together and let's do a podcast. I have right now, it's with Zach Johnson, who I mentioned earlier, and who will be on later on in this video. We decided to start this podcast because we both had similar interests, and we thought that we would be a good partnership, and we continue to do it to this day. You can listen to us every Saturday morning. We talk about current events going on in sports. We love talking about Chicago sports, and we love debating on particular topics, and that can range from week to week. We alternate hosts every week, so one week I guide the show as to where it's going, the next week he does it.
I'm Zach Johnson. I do a podcast with Zain weekly that airs at 10 a.m. in the morning and that goes live at 10 a.m., but also in the podcast version, usually where we get more of our listeners. I've been doing this for a while now. We have up to about 40 episodes, and it's a lot of fun working with Zain. He sure knows a lot about it, mainly football and UFC, so it's kind of fun how he's brought me into a new sport in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, so that's one thing I really credit him for. We hope to keep this going for a while and maybe take our talents and our skills up to probably the pros and work one day in broadcast journalism, whether that's keep doing radio or even on TV and do broadcast games. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to the future.
His partner, and it's just awesome. To get to work with a guy like him because we both can have the same opinions on a lot of stuff, but he also has some very different viewpoints on some different topics. So it's always interesting to hear what he has to say on a weekly basis, and I'm just very happy that we get a chance to do this together, and we hope to continue it. Cerebral palsy has had a big impact on how I view sports today. I mean, with this condition, I'm unable to play sports the way you guys can, which makes it very hard because I have a lot of physical limitations. But I think that trying to be kind of an outsider and be behind the scenes, doing broadcasting, running social media accounts, doing a live radio show every Saturday from a different location than you would normally think of. I just think it's greatly impacted it, and I think it's been actually good because I've been able to really analyze sports in a way that I never thought was possible from the generation that we live in and stuff. And I just think it's very cool because one day, hopefully, when I get the dream job that I want to be an advocate to people with cerebral palsy and other disabilities that they can achieve what they want. And even in sports broadcasting, you just really need to work for it, and you need to know the right people to talk to, and you have to be involved. And as you can tell, I'm involved in basically every single sport in my school. So I'm very happy with what I've done so far, and hopefully it will lead to a career path.